Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Tony Ebel and I'm a pediatric and family chiropractor. Entering my 7th year of practice, having one of the largest, busiest pediatric clinics in the world, taking care of kiddos with autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, seizures, learning disabilities, sensory processing, and this umbrella of neurodevelopmental and neurodysfunctional disorders. I'm going to give you this short video here, and I want you to watch it all the way through because I'm here to tell you about a very exciting event that we're having here in the Chicagoland area, specifically in McHenry County and in Crystal Lake at McHenry County Community College, coming up on May 2nd. And this event is going to be an entire evening. It's a Friday evening, and we're asking you to really commit to this evening. And if you're a parent of a child on the spectrum, you absolutely want to be there. If you're a parent of a young child, you don't want to be on the spectrum, just to call it how it is, we want you to be there. And if you're a parent who is expecting and hasn't had your child yet, then honestly this information, this event is more important, more impactful for you than even the other two groups as well. The perfect storm is the moniker we've given to really the causation and the correlations behind this pandemic and epidemic of what we're really seeing with autism. If you watched the news this past week, you know that the CDC just released a study. Now 1 in 68 children has autism. 1 in 42 boys has autism. So again, parents, I'm a parent of 3 beautiful young children, number 4 on the way. There is nothing we care more about than our kiddos' well-being. And this is just truly scary. It's beyond the point of acceptance. It's beyond the point of okay. It's at a time where something needs to be done. And our practice has been doing this for 6 years. I also train other chiropractors, but all this matters is that this night matters. It's going to matter to a lot of families. It's going to matter to a lot of kiddos. And it's going to be very important because if you watch the news and the things that they continue to spew out of that same thing, saying the same thing over and over again, that the reason the numbers are going up is we're just better diagnosing, and then they also, the other lie that they continue to share over and over again is we don't know what causes autism. Both of those, I'm not afraid to say it as directly as possible, both of those are big fat lies. Those are big fat piles of BS. And quite honestly, we've known for a long time what really does cause autism, okay? And it is not just bad chance. It is not just happenstance. It's not just bad luck. It's not just a wrong deck of cards that a child is born with genetically. There is very, very, very large influence on the environment that we live in today, which we have coined and monikered as the perfect storm environment that our kids are growing up in, with massive amounts of stress, whether it be from stressful pregnancies, high intervention and birth injury related births, to the high amounts of toxins in the diet, in the environment, in the vaccinations, and so many things that our kids are just bombarded with. It's unbelievable. As adults, we work, we support our families, we understand the impacts of stress on our lives. Most do, in fact. But we've got to start thinking about this in relation to our kiddos, because the pandemics and the epidemics that are going on right now are not measles, they're not the whooping cough, they are not the flu, they're not swine flu, bird flu, rabbit flu, any of these things. It's autism. It is freaking spectrum disorders in our kids, and it has got to stop. It's got to be reversed. It's got to be ended. And the same people, the people who are in charge right now, who continue to purport the same things, we don't know what's going on, we're just better diagnosing it, they're not right. They don't have a clue. They need to be moved to the side, and the people that do have a clue need to step up and be able to take care of these kiddos and help save you guys, these families, and help these families. And that's what we're here, and that's what we're about. That's what this evening is about. So on May 2nd, Friday night at McHenry County Community College, okay, the event is going to be a big event. We're going to open up the doors at 6 p.m. Starting at 6:30 p.m. is going to be our first speaker. We're going to do a couple TED-style speakers. We're going to have Julia Obradovich, an amazing mother, an amazing, impactful mother, advocate, writer, educator, just incredibly insightful, impactful woman whose own beautiful daughter had gone through this storm, has been through this world and come out of this world and is rocking and rolling. So this impactful woman is going to be sharing with you one 20-minute TED Talk style that you are not going to want to miss. We're also going to have Miss Linda Betzold there. She is also a mother of a child with autism, and she has been in this fight for nearly 2 decades now. She is also one of the the main organizers and leaders of a group that we're raising money for with this event called TACA, Talk About Curing Autism. Many of you may be involved in this. We hope that many of the TACA chapters from around Chicagoland show up to this event and support it, because we want to support you. You're going to see that there's tickets for this event. That money is going back to TACA. It's going back to Age of Autism. It's going back into real, authentic research behind the cause and what we can do to solve and clear and help these children, not just the continued BS that's out there in the media and typical medical treatment with these guys. And then after that, I am going to present my Perfect Storm lecture, which I've given many times over the last 7 years, actually in a couple different countries even now, and is a very insightful and impactful workshop that explains the causes, what's really going on with autism, what's really going on with the child's nervous system and brain, and where this is going wrong, and most importantly, where we can get it to go right again. So we're going to explain, because you can't know what to do for these children until you know what is happening to them. We do. We see it in our clinic every day, every hour. We have helped hundreds, probably thousands of these kids. We have now hundreds of doctors across the country working these protocols, doing the things that we know and seeing the same amazing results. Autism was originally defined in the 40s and 50s as locked-in syndrome. Nothing pains me more as a father whose children are completely unlocked, completely have full impact, full vitality, full potential in this world. Nothing bothers me more than knowing that there's 1 in 68, 1 in 42 kids out there who are locked away from that potential, who are locked away from expressing this life the way they're supposed to, and whose parents are locked away from them seeing that, enjoying that, being a part of that. And my entire mission with this event, entire mission with what we do, is to get you the information you need to make sure that your child can become unlocked, or, depending on where you are on this, to make sure that your child never goes down that path. Both are very important. Information about both is going to be shared very deeply on this evening. And the very last thing we're going to do after those 3 lectures, we're going to have a viewing. Your ticket, your purchase, is not only going to get you access to those lectures, which are going to be amazing, but we're going to show an incredible documentary called Doctored, exposing the modern medical monopoly. And that is going to be showing at about 8 or 8:30 on Friday night. So it's going to be a long evening. You're going to be there for 3-4 hours. Get a babysitter. Get some help, get in their seats, bring your spouse, bring your friends, bring anybody and everybody who needs to hear this information, and please get there. There's 3 ways that you can register, okay? One, we're going to have an event posted on our Facebook page. The name of our practice is Premier Wellness Chiropractic. All you got to do is go to Facebook. I know you're all on it. Go to Facebook, search Premier Wellness Chiropractic under the events. You'll see it. You can register there, and you'll be able to link right to Eventbrite. On Eventbrite is where you're going to find the Perfect Storm Crystal Lake event, and it's again on May 2nd, and that's where you'll be able to purchase your tickets and register. The tickets are going to be $15 a piece or $25 for a couple. Again, the entire proceeds of this event, all of it. One other thing we really want to do with this event is support TACA and support Age of Autism and the incredible work that we're doing. So yeah, we want to sell a ton of tickets because we want to raise a ton of money for these 2 organizations, and at the same time we want to give you a ton of information to get there. If you're not a techie, Facebooky sort of person, you can also call our office, 815-455-8213. So 815-455-8213. And you can let the staff know that you want to get tickets for this event, and they'll hook you up and they'll take care of you. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please take the time to register and clear your calendar and get in a seat in that auditorium Friday, May 2nd. There's only 300 seats in this place. I promise you, well within a week before this event is done, because we have people coming from all over Chicagoland. I promise you this event is not going to, it's going to sell out. We're not going to have enough seats for this one, but that's okay. We're going to pack it in. We're going to make an insightful, impactful, amazing evening, and we hope that you'll join us. Thank you.